Yo, welcome to Lion Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We're ready to go. I got the usual suspects. To my right, what's up, Mike?
What's up, everybody?
To my left, Venti Cleme.
Hello.
To my left, Lil O.
What's up?
And I'm your host, Corey Tokes. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's do this like Ruth Chris.
I'm in.
Yes.
I want a juicy steak.
Got us somebody sitting courtside. Good friend Matt. Everybody know Matt. Say what's up, Matt.
How's it going, everybody? Thank
What
you guys
up,
for
man?
having me, Lion Podcast.
Yeah. my bestie, bro. Since,
Yo.
Shit, we go back to like kindergarten and shit.
Damn.
Long time, man.
Not too many people could say that.
I got one though. I got one in the tuck.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, bro. I got somebody, my boy in Brooklyn.
Bro.
Kindergarten, baby.
That's special.
He flew out for my wedding.
That's special,
That
man.
is different.
But it's more special for me and Matt because I'm 10 years older than you. Haha.
I'm more special than you are.
And Matt's here.
No.
We can verify, Matt. Your friend? No.
Yeah, I know. I'm making up, motherfucker.
You make it up.
And Matt's
We
here.
shed blocks. we shed
An imaginary friend,
I've been
motherfucker.
like ABC.
I got a Mentai-Teo friend.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's a Corona 8 fucking communion plate edition, everybody. So with that being said, why are people still pouring into churches? People, it's a global pandemic. You know what that means? That means even Jesus don't want you in his home. He wants you in your home.
Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Yeah, man. What the fuck, man? I mean, seriously, go the fuck home.
Social distancing. is
People
real,
think they're
bro.
doing us a service or some shit.
They're going to service. Sunday service.
Well, I think
Yeah.
are they really like showing up or are they showing off, man?
I think it's people relying on faith in a hard time.
Yeah.
More so than anything. But still, you still should take heed to the, advisory.
Why? You got people blown away to Corona.
Hey, man.
But relying
Hey,
on,
man.
but you say relying on faith, right?
Right.
Well, let's think about that.
Uh-huh.
Can't you rely on faith from the house, man? Why you gotta
Yeah,
go somewhere to do that?
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Or is that putting faith to the test, saying like, literally, is Jesus going to protect me?
Right. I
You know
fall
what I'm
in the
saying?
line
He
with
is
your
protecting
question.
you. He's giving you
But
the
I-
chance to stay home.
The free will to
But
stay your
I
ass at
understand
home.
those people. I understand where those people are coming from. I can see that.
I
But
do
I
too.
don't. I
Thou
want.
shalt not kill, man.
Right.
like,
But it's the same thing as like if you're gonna bring those people up, it's like the same people that are like fighting for the government to open us
see,
up.
I don't like that. I don't. That's like a girl that shores up her defense on some shit to where it's like that don't even relate to the thing we're talking about. Like if we're gonna fix an issue, I want to talk about the issue. And right now,
no, but
the
I'm
issue
just saying
is-
it's the same
I know what
thing.
you're saying. I know what
I mean,
you're saying.
it's like across the board. It's like you can't come in and like pin it on those people. It's just like if we're gonna talk about it, let's just be honest. Anybody right now
I look at it
that
like,
are not
I look at it
staying
like
in is
if me and
like
Jesus were in a bar having a beer. Is Jesus 21?
No, yeah, he should. He
21 yet?
died at 33, bro, so he
Yeah.
should be 20.
Okay,
yeah, he
so
got that,
if
he
me
got
and
that.
Jesus were in a bar having a beer, right? And I
Who-
look
wait.
over at
Who pays?
Jesus gonna pay.
it's on
bro.
me, dog. It's on
Yeah,
me.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, you don't make Jesus
Yeah.
pay.
No, you don't make him pay,
take
but
the
he probably
tab.
gonna be like,
You say, "Oh, Jesus, look it over there."
You should see the people. You should see the people I pay for. Fuck that. I pay.
Yeah,
I pay. So
Oh,
if
You're at
me
the bar.
If
Yeah,
me and-
you're at the bar.
If me and Jesus is sitting there kicking it, and I have a beer, Mike, with Jesus, and I look over at Jesus and I say, "Hey, man, what's your whole take on this? Do you think these people should be flooding into churches? What you think he's gonna say?"
He gonna
Clement?
pause. They should be home.
He should be home.
Yeah.
and they say, "Yeah, they don't listen."
Yeah.
What would Jesus
This has
really
been my
do?
He
problem.
goes like this. No, the
That's
first
it.
thing Jesus does, he goes to the tuck, right? Because he got the robe on.
Yeah.
He goes, pulls out the Bible. He goes, "They don't even listen to this. They don't even listen to this all the way. They pick and choose what they want.
Right.
And now they wanted to stay home.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna listen.
They ain't gonna listen.
Because you're going out there and you think you're doing the right thing, but you're killing thousands of more people.
People, right.
Everybody's together, all their actions together accumulated are going to kill thousands more people, and it's going to, be a part of the wave that I think we're going to come back, because we're going to come back too fast. But I think it's going to be a part of the wave, don't you? That's going to relapse. I mean, there's a lot of churches.
Gotta be a resurgence.
Yeah.
It's going to come back
because
with strength. Because
And how
now you're going to have more.
I think it's going to come back. It's going to go down, then it's going to come back, and then it's going to go.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to come back strong because now you're going to have
As
more
the original?
people out and about.
But I think,
There's more people immune to it.
I really think that a lot
hope.
of people are like watching what's going on right now, and they're skeptical of what they're hearing anyways.
Right.
So it's gonna be like, yeah, I'll go out later. You know what I mean?
At least we know praying doesn't bless you with common sense.
No.
But
Sadly.
what the buck is up, everybody?
Give me the game.
Gronkowski is a motherfucking Buccaneer, baby.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh yeah, Bucks fans, stand the fuck up. We got Gronk.
Bro, you said it.
No, I didn't say it. My brother
Bro,
said
your
it.
brother said it. What?
14-2, looking better and better.
Yeah.
I said that though.
Yeah, you did call that.
Who wants some?
Yo, my phone.
Still,
My phone's going off ESPN. Breaking news. Gronk's hurt already.
Is it his elbow or his shin?
No, for real though, for
Twisted-
real. I got
twisted
something to
kinkles.
say though. I got something to
Still-
say.
Ankles?
not the best in the division. There's no proof of that yet.
I gotta say something though, and all I gotta say is, I deserve this.
You personally
Yeah.
deserve.
I
Selfish.
deserve this,
Hey,
man.
not only you, but
That's so
all
cool.
Bucks fans.
Yes.
I sympathize.
We-
I sympathize. You know, I grew up in Louisiana, and I was there when the Saints were the Aints, and when your team sucks. The two suckiest teams. I mean, the Saints and the Bucks got about the
they
same
were
history.
sucky,
You know,
sucky.
they were sucky as suck, and then when they
I
come
appreciate you
back,
saying that, Mike.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, man.
Mike, get your hands
But-
underneath the table.
but-
From underneath the table.
Having said that, still not the best in the
Hey, y'all
division.
rubbing feet over there?
Well, we'll get to that in a second. But real talk, I'm heated though, man.
Why?
You want to hear some wax sauce?
What's
Bring
what?
it.
Talk to me.
So, Mike might know about this too. For the longest, I was plotting on the Super Bowl tickets when it comes to Tampa 2021, 2 years ago. 2 years. It was actually more than 2 years ago. I
Yeah,
asked
it's
around
longer.
if anybody was going to save up for it, and I asked Josh and Brad too. I know they were part of it because I just asked a bunch of Bucks fans.
I
dude.
told Ivan about
I think
it.
I told Matt too.
I told Ivan we should have saved money
Yeah.
for it.
Well, I asked around if anybody. What'd he say?
Already account stacked.
Yeah. So I asked around. Well, this was 2 years ago, and I asked around if anybody was down to save up and buy a bunch of seats. You know, worst case scenario, Bucks don't make it, which is likely or was likely back then. We sell the tickets for double or more. Win-win, foolproof plan, right?
Or you still go to the fucking game. What if? No, but
Well,
I
listen to
understand
the-
you as a
listen to the
diehard.
So
Sorry,
before
though.
you knew that had even an inclination that Brady was coming, you was just going
Right. This is pre.
go scalp some
Right,
tickets. You was
right.
on some scalping.
Right.
Okay.
And this was 2 years ago when I could save up
Right.
for this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I save up, right? All the way to last March when I moved here. That's when shit went bad. So I had two stacks. I had 2,000 in my little Super Bowl envelope that I had, dude. I had it was like
Do not touch.
Yeah, it was like no, I said Super Bowl on it, but it was about $1,900. Smartest idea I ever came up with. I was super proud. It was a genius moment. Well, when I moved here, I needed extra money because I didn't want to dip into my savings. So I'm looking at the Super Bowl savings envelope, thinking, Jameis Winston fucking sucks.
Yeah.
We ain't making the playoffs, much less the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So fucked up my whole genius moment. And, you know, if Jameis would have been a little more promising, maybe 10 less interceptions or so, I probably would have done it, man. So
You could have tapped. You would have tapped into the savings.
yeah, man. So that's how I felt. I felt like just going on the balcony. Fuck that,
Bro.
But ain't that some shit though, man?
Yeah, that is.
I told my cousin Ivan when I was coming to Tampa because I brought up this job that we were at, and I was like, "Yo, it's coming through, bro." And I'm such a football fan. I don't give a fuck who plays.
Plays
I'm at the
just
Super
one.
Bowl. It's a kind
Right.
of a knock it off the bucket list type shit.
45 minutes.
Just
to-
never went through.
Well, I figured also that there's gonna be more in Tampa.
It should.
I figured there's gonna be a lot more.
Especially with
We
Brady.
already had the last one was Pittsburgh, Arizona, right? In Tampa. That was a great Super Bowl too.
No, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think that was.
It was Pittsburgh, Arizona, and Tampa, and it was that great fucking comeback win from Roethlisberger.
Oh, that was what Harrison running down the sideline.
I think so.
No shit.
That was an awesome Super Bowl.
That was a
And I think that was the last one in Tampa, if I'm not mistaken. So I was like, man, there's gonna be another Super Bowl in Tampa, but who knows? But I do want to shout out my broski though, the Popski, because he called that shit
He did
last
call
week
it.
on the.
Because I was like,
dude, our insider is fucking serious.
I'm like him to the Bucks.
He's
Like,
making us look
real
good
talk,
off his
yeah.
fucking calls,
But
dude.
breaking news.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Because we were talking about that last show, and it was a rumor. I think he was the rumor.
Yeah, I think he was.
I think he was the fucking rumor.
He is the source.
I was
He's
gonna
zero.
say, yeah, I was gonna say that. He's
He's
like,
around zero.
He like Agent Zero on this case.
I was gonna say, Bro Schefter.
Bro, Bro Schefter.
Yo,
Buddy
shout
was-
out to my broski,
That's
the Pope,
gangster.
the Popeski.
Yeah, but he called that. That was a good
The Pope
call,
never
man.
lies, man. He's got game with that shit, especially about our teams. If it's the Orlando Magic, like he knows that Aaron Gordon's going to get traded now.
Yeah,
he
he
just
gotta
told me
go.
that yesterday. He was like, Aaron Gordon's going to get
I
traded.
think he has to go though.
Yeah, but it was pretty interesting. But you know what time it is though right now?
Right.
It's time to get some bucks ticks with the stimulus. Motherfucker. Hell yeah, bro.
So you gonna use just
He's gonna
Fuck that.
To Corey. It's called investing. It's not necessarily
Gonna
just
get
blowing
some
it.
bucks ticks with the stimulus. So back to what Mike was talking about. Where are the Bucks ranked now? Let's start with Clemmy. And not to this, because we all know they're 12-1 odds now, and Kansas City is 7-1 to win the Super Bowl. But what are the Bucks to you, Clemmy? What, in your opinion,
me-
right now as they stand
to me with Gronkowski
before the draft tonight?
with Gronkowski and Mike Williams and Brady and his style.
Mike
of play.
Evans.
Mike Evans.
His
I'm
jersey's
sorry.
right behind you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad, Mike. It's signed and everything. My bad, people.
dare you.
But Mike Evans.
I do that shit all the time.
But with Mike Evans being a big target, Gronkowski being a big target, and if some kind of way they can keep Howard there, now you got a three-headed monster where.
I think Howard's out, right?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. He's still there.
Still there?
He's still on the roster.
We still have Howard?
Yeah, the Patriots didn't want his contract
You know, but
because they're trying to clear cap.
Wow.
I like Godwin there. So I mean,
What's their record?
To their record, I still think they're going. What I said, like
I think you had 11
10
last time.
yeah,
10-6.
yeah.
I think you had 11.
I had 11.
I think I'm going to 10.
I
10
got
You had 9. He had
What was
11.
it- what-
I
yeah,
had 10.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
I
I'm
had
going.
11.
I'm going up. One.
All right, go ahead, Omar. Go ahead.
I'm
Omar,
going up
Mike.
1, 10-6.
Okay.
10-6. I'll go up 1, and it's not necessarily what Gronk can do. It's what he'll be able to happen for everybody else.
Do you have him winning the division?
Fuck yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
told
Mike,
you,
the Saints.
Well, Mike
The
called me.
Saints ain't marching in this year, Mike.
They're going down in the first round.
Mike called me the other day and he goes, "Hey, bitch." He goes, "It's still the Saints until you guys win, motherfucker." And I was like,
It is.
So we went back and forth. I mean, he's right, legit.
Right.
Yeah, they still got it.
In the courtroom, in the court of law, I'm right.
Look, the Saints ain't gonna be no pushover, dude.
No.
Saints are gonna.
So
go
you
spot.
saying
Thomas
that's their
was
biggest
bad.
competition in that division?
I don't even know because Bridgewater's in Carolina now.
Nah.
But and the thing,
That's an unknown, though.
That's a big unknown, dude. They could have a Lamar Jackson type season up there.
Brady, Gronk, Bucks is unknown, but it's less unknown.
Yeah,
than
give me that formula.
but I still think the Saints have the one up because they've been playing together.
They've been there, dude, consistently, dude.
let's go to
every-
Omar.
since 2009.
Well, I don't want to bore the girls. I know there's girls that listen to this show. I don't want to bore them to death. So
No,
go ahead.
yeah. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
I'll give him one more game just because of the veteran awareness that Gronk can bring him. 10-6.
Yeah.
10-6. Okay, that's fair.
see
Go
that.
ahead, Mike. What you got?
Poor Saints.
He's like 5-10.
Yeah.
Or 5-11.
Bunch of losers.
Brady's
9
gonna
and-
get killed in Jeter's house.
9-7.
9-7.
They got worse with Gronk.
Yeah. Oh, you were at
I went up one, he went down one. They got
Damn.
worse with Gronk.
Right.
Nah, man. That's speaking with my heart.
They got
It
Gronkowski.
seems like he's speaking with your
They going
bones.
9-7 with Gronkowski.
They got worse, bruh.
Damn.
It is interesting that Gronk was going to go with Brady wherever the fuck he went.
yeah.
And he could have been a Raider. He could have been.
He could have been with Mike Vrabel.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah,
That would have
with
been
the Titans.
interesting.
Gronk in Vegas is a problem.
I I think I'm sticking with my 14-2. It was an exaggeration at first, but now I feel like it's gonna
Now you feel like Nostradamus.
I feel like shit might happen, man. But this is my question though: is any chance they go undefeated?
No, only because that is a tough division all around. Not just the Saints, but seriously, it's like that is a tough division all around, dude.
Yeah, and it's football. It's not basketball.
It ain't
You gotta play each other.
They did it once already.
Twice,
with a lesser
man,
team,
shit
you can
happens.
make an argument.
Look at this though, dude. That's division rivalry. Look at how the Falcons beat the Saints, dude. At
Yeah.
New Orleans, dude. That's crazy when they suck.
I
He
said
just had to
any
get past
chance.
the Dolphins, bro.
I said
He did
any
that.
chance, dude. I said any chance, like 10%,
No,
5%.
zero chance.
Of Super Bowl.
No, Super Bowl. I could see him making a statement and winning the Super Bowl.
I could see them. I could
yeah,
see.
but going undefeated.
Getting
I
there.
thought you said undefeated.
No.
I could see them with a 10 or 15% chance. I would say to
To
go
go-
undefeated. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. With the weapons that
You're
are
so
absolutely,
fucking
Yeah, and I'll give you the reasons why right now.
Okay.
Because first of all, I said they're 14-2. That's only 2 games away.
Okay.
Second of all, on some real shit, their defense is no slouch. Jameis fucked up so bad when Jameis played good. The defense played good, and you could see that. So they don't have to fine tune much.
But you're still gonna have to come in there and
all
get
you
chemistry.
all you need is the offensive line to hold up and not get injured and not beat up and be able to protect Brady. And if that happens, dude, I can't see. I'll put it to you like this: I can see them just coming out and mollywopping motherfuckers left and right, going, "Holy shit, this is looking like the 2007 Patriots right here with Randy Moss and just fucking killing them
How dare
in
you?
a different kind of way."
How dare you?
That's a good thought, but I can't.
Just telling you, man.
He's
You
tired.
got too much.
Corey
like,
worked hard today. He's tired.
you got Lamar. Man, you
I
got
did work
Lamar
hard today.
Jackson in the league right now. You got a lot of people in the league
Yeah.
that can come and say like, no.
Bro, and then you got
this
to
weekend
play.
and
You got to
that
play
weekend.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Patrick.
Oh, they gotta go.
You got to
Dude.
play Aaron Rodgers.
But isn't that more juice
Yeah.
to dominate?
Do they play Bill this year?
No,
Okay.
no, we're not that lucky.
No, they're not playing the Patriots.
They
But,
play the Patriots.
but I do want to ask this: Is Brady fantasy relevant now? Real quick.
Oh, very much so. With Bruce Arians, very
now he
much
is
so.
right. How many touchdowns for Brady this year, Clemmy?
I think he's gonna still average around the same way he was doing.
What did he throw last year? Like 30 something?
Yeah, I think he's gonna still be in that range. I think they're gonna be. He's gonna have more help, so
Look at
then
that elbow.
he won't have. It's gonna be less wear and tear. But I can't see him like having no like
Patrick
yeah.
Mahomes season.
No. I think Brady is past that point.
Yeah, see,
Damn,
I was
but you
going to say
gotta think about
29. He got 24 last year.
That ain't shit. Okay, so he's gonna definitely ramp it up, dude.
Yes, I was going to say 29.
So that's
I
what
think
I'm
that's
saying.
accurate.
But what I'm saying, bro, that's kind of like where he's at. I mean, even with more talent, he's gonna need a lot more time. And still, I mean,
You know what I think also that's not even a X and O's factor is the fun factor. He's gonna play it more hype now because he ain't under them fucking the scrutiny of Belichick where it's no fun football.
Yeah, it's a new workplace.
So
He's
now
gonna
it's a
take
new-
more risks.
It's a new place. There's a lot less. There's a fucking hot girls on the
think
sideline.
about it. Taking more
Fucking-
risk.
Gronk's gonna
But
go ape
fucking-
shit in
but take
Ybor.
it- but taking more risk.
dude. Fucking
Taking
Gronk,
more risk
baby.
without
He's gonna
velocity.
have a party house in
Yeah,
Ybor or some shit.
We gotta
dude.
find
Yeah.
we gotta find Gronk for the pirate show parade out in Tampa.
Dude, if you can't get Super Bowl tickets, just hang out for the after party, dude.
Where's
Yo,
that?
If
What's
they're
that?
there.
Oh, that's what it is. Gasparilla. We gotta find Gronk for Gasparilla.
You know
He's gonna be on the
Yeah,
fucking.
we gotta
You know
find
he's
him.
He's gonna be on a
there.
float.
He's gonna be
He'll
Jack
be on the float. He'll have his own float.
on a float.
I just want to be
throwing
fucking
beads.
hammered getting on a ride at Busch Gardens and just have Gronk just walk up and sit next to me and be like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking, let's do this.
You would blow your wad.
I'm hit Corey be like, I'm leaving Tom for you, Gronk. I love you.
That's a little much. However,
Are you okay, dude?
yo, but on some real talk, did anybody see Gronk on the when he was like crying, talking about how bad the football was in the Patriots and like how
I
over
didn't
like
see that.
he wasn't like balling, but you could see he was welting up and he was talking. He was like, "Man, I'm sorry for getting emotional." He was like, "But it really wasn't. It really wasn't even fun." And he's like, so then man, I don't know, man. That guy's got to have a lot of CTE, right? For all the hits that motherfucker takes.
There's damage.
Yeah,
Depends if you
They
got
say
like
he's a super
Antonio
smart
Brown.
dude.
It depends if you got like Antonio Brown damage. If they think he got CTE, no, for real, because that's why they think he's going crazy, Antonio Brown, because they think since he got hit,
He's
like,
got
a
too
few
too
years
many
ago,
hits.
Yeah, they think that's why he's acting like
He's
irrational and
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he is out there.
Well, I had thought that football was going to go away because of CTE, man. I really did, or at least die down. I thought it was because, bro, there was a study out a while. Well,
too much money has
there
too
was
much like symbolism.
There was a study like 5 years ago, though, man, that came out that out of 111 players got tested for CTE, 110 had it.
Yeah.
110 out of 111 people, bro.
That makes
So
sense.
when I saw that, I was like, shit, man, that means it's got to take a hit. It's got to take a dive. I mean, in some way, but it never did. It picked up. Actually, it kind of, it fluctuates a little up.
I think it's just popularity.
You think that the new, the new rules on the field are helping that?
Yeah, a lot, dude. Hell
Well,
yeah.
I think they implemented those to save money, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
they're not taking any chances on losing this sport.
No,
there's
they're
too
not.
much money in it.
Right.
So they're going to change the rules.
But then they make
soften the game.
And then they make people put on these
Unfortunately.
helmets that supposedly do all these extra readings and tell you like the velocity of the hit or how hard you got hit and all. So I mean, they're making the game safer as they can, but you still got like my son is 6'2", dude, and this dude running 2 miles a day.
Your son is a house, bro.
I mean, he's
a
running
fucking
So
house,
I mean,
dude.
like, think about it. He's 6'2". He's running 2
Kid
miles
is bigger
a
than
day.
the doorway, bro. He could take up a whole
And
doorway,
he's like,
dog.
and he's on the field, so he
Wide
he
and
get
tall.
like 6'3". So just think about it. You got a dude like that that's running 2 miles a day that can in a short burst get to you faster.
Imagine
That's a
Yes.
lot, bro.
real quick. Imagine
That's a lot.
Imagine
I've seen it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Imagine standing in a doorway and having nothing but sunlight coming through, and then his son just steps right in front of the doorway. The whole sun will go away.
Clips.
It'll eclipse the whole door. That's how big his son is. I came to the door and I was dropping off a book that day or something, and then it was his son there, and he was like, "No, my son's there. Cool. You're expecting a guy Clemmy's size, maybe smaller." No, not twice the size of Clemmy.
Yeah.
And then when I said, "Yo, your son is jacked. He's huge, bro." He goes, "That's my small one." I said, "Get out of here,
That's
bro.
awesome.
Yeah.
Get out of here."
Some
He's like,
big,
"That's
big
not even the
dudes.
big one,
Next thing
bro."
you know, Corey's like, they got cloudy outside, covering the doorway and shit.
My daddy said, "You can't leave."
Daddy said you potting, right?
Daddy said to keep you here.
But
Daddy said you said I got CTE.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said there was the test conducted, man. You misinterpreted me.
But my son, just so that just a fact against that, my son been playing football since he was 10 years old. My youngest son, and he's in the calculus program. He's a real smart kid. So
Well,
it's
they
like,
say it doesn't affect your smarts.
so that's what I'm saying. So it's not like, and it's like,
That's awesome, though.
but what
by
I'm
the way.
saying, but what I'm
Side
saying
note.
is, if you understand that, he's like everywhere he's played, I made sure he had a good helmet.
Oh,
had
yeah.
some good. You
Oh,
know what
look,
I'm saying? So
look,
it's
I don't
like,
want you to start feeling
no,
guilty.
I'm not
You're
feeling.
fine, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't feel guilty. What
Well-
I'm saying is, when I was a kid, bro, when we played football, I put on the helmets that these kids play in. The helmets we had, bro,
Shit.
it was
Those kids
like,
wearing helmets, bro.
they were like a
Let me
piece
tell
of
you something,
plastic
though.
that
You got the
Besides-
snap-in ear pads fucking that would explode out when you got your fucking bell rung.
yes.
Hey, all that aside, though, and that's cool. We're taking extra precautions, changing rules, and all that. But all that aside, dude, it's a warrior mentality, man. These people are fully aware of the science. They know what's going on out there. They're,
Right.
the stats, like I said, that was a study from like 5 years ago. They know. It's a choice you make when you come out. You know what's going on right there, and you know what's going on. So when you step up there, you're going, "Hey, man, I'm willing to take all that. I know what's at risk here. I know how cautious
Right.
I have to be, and how much I got to be." So I think it's a interesting thing.
And make some gladiators.
Right, absolutely, man.
But with the good thing, the difference between having this information and not. When I was a kid, my dad never talked to me about that. Well, with me, I asked my son. I was like, "If you don't want to play,
you don't have to. Right.
Because I didn't until I
You didn't
got
have that information back
I
then.
didn't have it. So
Right.
now I get the information and I get it. I was like, if you don't want to play, you don't have to. And it's kind of like,
Man, when you get your bell rung, dude, it
It's
fucking
different.
hurts, bro.
It's
I got lucky.
At that
How's
level,
that?
when you hit high school football, you gotta want to play.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. You know, it's like if you can't be forced to play that.
How's that?
Because I played football my whole life, and I got injured, but like lower half. Never, thank God, knock on wood, top
yeah.
half.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around being
You
very
guarded
blessed.
your noggin?
Facts.
Like, I got knocked the fuck out.
Shoulder
Yeah.
hit.
Oh yeah, 10th grade. Yeah,
No
Playing
shit.
Football, yeah.
See?
Yep. When I was a defensive back, I was a little 137-pound, like 5'7",
Throwing that body around.
Here comes the fullback breaking through, and it's just me and him, and I gave it all I had, dude. And I remember making contact, and the shit just lights went out.
Damn.
Night.
I woke up on my back, sleep.
How's the other guy?
Lay your head on my pillow.
He was
You
like,
got knocked the fuck
he
out.
woke up,
Yeah.
he woke up, he was like,
Is that would you call that a concussion?
Yeah.
That's a concussion.
Every time.
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Well-
I don't think that's concussion, Mike. I think that's like check yourself protocol type shit.
Yeah, go talk
That's
to the
tough,
trainer,
buddy.
bro.
Yeah.
What?
Waking up like that. Like, how's the other guy? What did I do to him?
They done scored twice. Oh, okay.
I'm ready to good coach. You put your helmet on backwards and shit.
No, I think it was where am I?
Shit. I've been cut already.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
But no,
What the fuck is up? The Last Dance review. Everybody watch The Last Dance?
Only the first episode.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the
You
second.
didn't get to watch the second?
Nah.
I watched them both, dude. I was hooked.
I heard also that the ratings went down on the second episode.
It wasn't that. Look, it's got to get better than what it is. That's how I feel about it. But what I
I
did,
love that you're brutally honest.
what
bro.
I did take from it. Well, what else am I gonna be? What I did take from it was that I felt bad, dude, at the beginning. Now you did see this because they were going over the Michael Jordan things when he first gets to. Did you watch it, Mike? You didn't get to see it.
No.
When he first gets to,
that shit.
he drafted by the Chicago Bulls. They showed him all the shit that.
No, I wanted to watch it.
It showed him all the shit he went through to get drafted and does great at North Carolina, and he finally gets drafted. But he came in during the era like a heavy cocaine use, and all of these motherfuckers are just alcoholics and whatever, dude. He said his whole team, bro, he went up to a room on a road one day, and they were in a hotel, and he noticed everybody was fucking out of their rooms. He's like, where the fuck everybody at? So he went, they were all in one room, and they had a bunch of lines out and fucking everything. He went in there like,
Bro, they're
MJ,
straight partying.
they're like, yo,
Party
it's
like a rock
MJ
star,
and
huh?
shit. And he kind of, I felt bad for him, man, because he left and he went back to his room and he started cleaning up his room and stuff. It's like, well, I guess this is what it is. You know what I mean? It gave me another look. That part about Michael,
Wow,
I
he
was like,
probably was
wow,
so
yeah, he went
demanding.
through it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went through it too. And to be that strong and fucking, and dude, that just makes me appreciate his greatness even more. So I like that part about it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, that
it
was
made
nasty.
me feel bad for him.
Yeah, it did. It made me feel like he could have went down that path. He could have easily. He could have easily like, oh, this is what the NBA is.
All it would have took
You
was
know what
one
I'm
line.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
One fucking
Yeah.
line
And
or
we
one
would
number
never,
that you
and we never see Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy.
That's-
As soon as
that's
he
the
said
truth.
that.
Yep.
And
you
I got
like,
two
certain
words
people-
that proves that. Lynn Bias.
I was thinking about the same guy. I was thinking, but do you think if this don't deliver to the level of the hype, do he think it hurts his legacy even?
Nah, because you know what the fuck he did.
You know who he is.
You know what he did.
No.
It's just you want the in-depth stuff. You want the stuff that Phil knows. You want the stuff that Steve Kerr getting punched in the face knows.
Yeah.
You want that type of
You want
in-depth.
that stuff,
You
yeah.
know Michael Jordan's greatness.
Yeah, man. That just really was like, I was like, man, I like was sitting there going, damn, that's sad. Like
Well,
I didn't
yeah,
know. But then Jordan just goes out on the court and he actually inspired them. You know, of course they started making changes and stuff, but I mean, his play was so crazy.
He just was
Watching him play when he was a kid, dude. And then he went to the 1984 Olympics and just fucking killed it. And that's when Bobby Knight was like, hey, fucking kid's amazing, dude. That dude's amazing.
Did you hear? I saw on like one of those sideline reports that the Mavericks and the Sixers tried to get Jordan before the draft.
Oh, yeah?
I can see that.
Imagine Jordan in a Maverick or Philadelphia jersey.
If he would have been in Philly,
Game
oh my
changer.
god, that would have been so.
Mavericks would be weird. Sixers would have been.
That might have made
crazy.
Kobe go to Philly.
I know.
Because if he would have played for Philly, then Kobe was from Philly, so he would have played for Killer.
So you would have had Jordan, Iverson, and like if everything stayed the same,
Right.
you would have had Jordan, Iverson, and Kobe come to the same.
It's crazy how shit changes everything. My brother showed me a chapter in this book about if Nick Anderson would have made one free throw of the Rocket series, what would it change? And it had all the way to having Kobe, because Shaq wouldn't have left because if they would have won the series. So it had Kobe like winning 1 or 2 titles. It had the Magic winning like 2 or 3 titles. Orlando Magic winning 2 or 3 titles. Right. And it was just weird how like one free throw changes the outcome
remember
of
that
all
free throw.
these events down the road. So. And it was very plausible. The whole thing was very like I was like, oh, that's legit. That would have happened.
I was because at the time, if you were living in Florida, bro,
the city was on fire.
We
win that game. We win that series. Yeah. And that's what people don't understand. We were.
I remember that series.
Yeah.
That was wild,
bro. We were with this city. We believe was the signs everybody was passing out. They was like, we believe.
I wonder what tickets went for.
United.
That was blue and white Ignite.
Then you have. It's just the Magic. If all things considered, if you could keep Shaq and get Grant Hill in his prime,
I missed him
with T Mac. Man,
that's why I love. The reason why I love Florida is because we go hard for the sports. Like city, like New York City, where I come from, they go hard for a team. Like not everyone likes the Yankees. Not everyone. People are down for the Magic. Like they suck. And those motherfuckers are
That's
there.
the truth, man. We love our Mag. Bro, when we win our first title, and it's going to happen. When we do, it's going to happen now because the Bucks just got some serious talent. So now
people to come and play.
Damn right,
they want Brady to watch them.
Come to the O.
Yo, Brady, I'll give you sidelines.
Yeah, Brady's going to come over, you know what I mean?
See you.
Exactly, bro. He needs somebody to watch, bro.
You're wild.
LeBron to the O after he wins his title. Let's go. I'll take him.
So what? 40-year-old LeBron.
I want him.
So Orlando gonna turn into the retirement place for all old.
LeBrondo.
Yep. So
no, I don't want 40-year-old LeBron in Orlando.
LeBrondo.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. Lion Podcast. What the fuck is up? Over 26 million are now unemployed in America. Man, that is not what the fuck is up. That is fucking piss poor.
Plus getting your checks late.
Well, if it makes them feel any better, I had a fucking terrible day at work today.
What happened?
Everything. Dude, I wasn't supposed to everything, bro. I even stepped on a puddle of grease.
A puddle of
grease? Bro, I just had the worst fucking day. I had all kinds of shit. You know the puddles of grease that the fucking machines leak?
The big blob, it's like
the big gobs.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fucking, like those gobs, dude. You oil up the fucking shit and it leaks off when it
it's like horse shit, but...
Bro, it's the worst shit to get on your shoe, bro.
Yeah.
Does the non-slick shoes not work?
At the end.
This shit's like space age lubricant, dude. It's like so slick. It's like...
Shit from grease from NASA. Some Michael Jackson slick.
Similar.
To make you do the moonwalks.
Similar.
Oh man. No, but it was a terrible day just because I had a whole bunch of shit that wasn't supposed to be happen.
Oh, I hate that.
They had all these fucking extra crews, all kinds of concrete got called in. I'm like, all kinds of shit. Cores, fucking base checks. I need help, like really bad. You know what I mean? Like shit that I could normally handle. It's just
Fucking
not.
All of a sudden they just
But those days are the worst because you don't ask for help. You just keep going and keep going and keep going because for one, you don't have time to ask for help.
Right.
You're just trying to keep up with everybody's demands, trying to do all these
the
inspections.
time you take to ask for help is time you're losing.
Right, and then second of all, you want to try to make sure what you're managing, you're not calling like a bitch.
Right.
You don't want to act
You want
like
to
a
man
bitch.
up.
Right. If I can handle this, I'm going to handle it. I don't care if I got to work my ass off. I'm not going to call for help.
Right.
So that's kind of the other thing. Well, dude, shit wasn't stopping. And it was just one of those fucking days where I'm just like, fuck, man, I can't get ahead of nothing, dude. And then I had this podcast to do later, and then the whole week's been really like that kind of in different ways. But today it was just overload crazy, and I just was like, fuck me, man. But hey, I got a fucking job and I'm proud. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Word.
You know what I mean? I can't be complaining too much.
You essential.
I'm essential as fuck. I essentialed the fuck out of today. What the fuck is up? Tom Brady accidentally barged into someone's house in Tampa, Florida after mistaking it for the home of a Buccaneers coach. Reports say Brady was set to meet with Tampa Bay offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich when he instead hurtled through the front door of one of Leftwich's neighbors, David Kramer. I literally was just sitting here and I watched this tall guy come into my house. He didn't even look at me. Kramer. Man, that's funny as shit.
Yeah,
by
just
the way.
tell him to walk
I'm
in.
like, dude, where's the avocado ice cream, man? You might as well probably. Why couldn't you brought Giselle?
It would have been better. It would have been better if you walked in like, Giselle, where the fuck are you? Spazzing out, acting like he's home and shit, like thinking he caught her cheating. Yeah. Giselle, where the? Oh, I'm in the wrong house.
Yo, Brady's lucky. It's Florida. Somebody needs to tell him it's Florida, man. You'll
Yeah,
get shot for that shit, bro.
Tom Brady's already partying too hard. It's brunching. Tom Brady's brunching so hard.
He had a senior moment.
He's like, oh, damn. It's already,
I felt that.
It's already showing.
I felt that.
That was ha ha ha.
It's already showing.
I felt that.
I didn't mean for it to be so cold.
Hey,
Gunshots.
you know what, Mike? His jersey's going up right behind you, bro. Gotta just fill up the wall right
The
there.
Buccaneers 12.
Oh, man. But no, Kramer added that after realizing his mistake, Brady apologized and bolted from the house like lightning speed. I don't think I've ever seen someone leave a house faster. He dropped his duffel bags down on the floor and looked up at me, and I'll never forget the look on his face, and said, am I in the wrong house? he said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He grabbed his duffel bags and hauled ass. Oh my God.
Because that wasn't Brian Leftwich.
Yeah, you don't look like Byron Leftwich. But, dude, in a house that big, though, because you imagine there's some big houses, you probably think it's just another guy.
I was waiting to say that. I was thinking to myself, yo, how many fucking nice houses are there that you picked the wrong one?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
It's like there's a bunch of Maseratis. Like,
It's a cookie cutter neighborhood.
oh, I thought it was mine.
Yeah, just,
Well,
Did you hear that? Like certain
sometimes
Teslas back when they were made, certain Teslas, people were adapting to the different Teslas because it was a keyless entry.
Oh,
So they were
yeah.
fucking picking up different Teslas. It's like,
their
yo, what the
signals.
fuck's going on, dude?
I
It's not
remember
even my
that.
car.
I remember that. But when you're in a big property like that, dude, you could probably just wander down the wrong sidewalk and end up at the wrong front
And he's
door.
fresh. He's
Yeah.
new. It's not as big
My
years.
shit is you just walk in.
just open the door.
So maybe Leftwich said just come in or something because the house is so
He
big.
probably
But
did.
that, and he's still fresh, man. So the one house you pass, the next one you go to, it's like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to notice the mailbox is different because it's not your normal mailbox.
But why why doesn't Tom have a driver, bro? That's Tom freaking Brady.
Nah, bro, Tom
Hey,
does
hey, man,
everything
he
himself.
probably, hey man, no, Tom. If I heard about that, I'm the coaches. Hey, Tom, we getting you a driver. But no, hey, bro, we getting you a driver.
Bro, Tom Brady,
Tom wants to walk amongst the people, man.
Hey, no, not like that. We need you.
he did it in
No,
Boston.
you know what? You're right because he just got kicked out of a parking lot for trying or
Not
something.
a parking lot, a park.
Was it a park?
A city park.
Bro, he's trying. What Tom about that trying to do?
Mike told me this.
Well, you heard about it too, didn't you?
I heard about it, but it wasn't.
He
I
went
didn't
out
read
there
about
to
it.
work out. You know, he's like, local
Same
park.
kind of-
He went there to do a workout and shit. And it was a county or a city park or something. And they're shut down.
Say California,
That's what
boy.
He said, Tom, I'll call Belichick right now. Don't fuck around.
This ain't Boston, boy.
Yeah, I'll
Say
put you
Boston,
in
boy.
time. You know, Tom walked into the crib, though, and I've been like, Tom, you're about to get shot if you don't throw me a pass right now. Tom, all the right in the world, bro. Be more than me.
Hey, bro.
5 is slant.
Corey or Clemmy would have fucking rushed him and tackled him. No, he's like trying to leave. No,
You crazy fuck. I would have ran a slow go and be like, yo, Tom, with the gun in my hand, slow go, top. You got me, right? You got me.
I think that's hilarious what Omar said. He said, dude, I would have said, you're going to get shot if you don't throw a pass to me.
Slow go, Tom. Right now.
No, seriously, that would have been great. But according to this shit, he hauled ass too fast for him to even say anything.
Hey, man.
Probably.
And people say quarterbacks are slow. Shit.
Yeah, he darted out of that bitch.
That's pro athlete slow.
Hey, Tom, Brady runs some tickets, bro.
Adrenaline will make you do some shit.
Yeah, man. Bucks takes with stimulus.
I think so.
I'm excited. Well, that makes me even more excited, dude. He's just wandering in the Leftwich's house. They got a close communication.
That's concussion protocol, bro. You better check Tom Brady out. You better make sure Tom Brady's all right upstairs.
Wait, that was 2, 3, 4, 2, 9, 4, 2, 2, 3.
What was Leftwich's last year in the league? What was Leftwich's last year?
He was with Pittsburgh, I think.
Yeah, he was in Pittsburgh for a little while. And
But,
it's wild. It's been a while ago.
But Leftwich, when he
5 seasons, maybe.
when he broke his
I
ankle.
guess.
I mean, I'm saying they got it, but they know each other.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, yeah, they know each other,
way
but it's
back.
still
He
a
drank.
close communication, though. I mean, you're just walking in my house,
He
dog.
told him
I
just to
love
come on
this.
in.
Yeah.
I
So wait,
love
are
this.
they talking
Brady, you
are
can
they
walk
talking-
into my house, baby. Let's go. You're my dog.
Are they doing
Yeah.
they're doing like playbooks and shit and like probably the language of the playbook, right?
Oh, I hope so. I'm so excited.
6 feet away, probably.
That's
They
exactly
better.
what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. It's it's
Social
hang out.
distancing.
Social distance, but like learning the program together.
At the same time, yeah.
Modifying it.
He's like holding up the playbook from far, like, yo,
70.
is that on hut or hut? It's like, nah, Tom, one hut. All right. Make sure I'm in the right house.
Is that like, oh,
More of the avocado ice cream, please.
right.
Right. That's fucking great. I'm excited, man. What the fuck is up? Kim Jong-un is on his deathbed. You know what that means. Turn that shit
Hey.
off, Mike. Is it too early?
It's very too
Too
early.
early.
For this,
Oh, man. Come on. All right. Well, anyway.
I was jamming though, but it's too early.
Come on, man. You know that's fucking great. Anyway, Dennis Rodman says
Die, bitch.
he is praying for his friend because everybody knows that Dennis Rodman's friend besties with
that's
Kim
a
Jong-un,
boy.
the most weird relationship on the planet. Dennis Rodman says he is praying for his friend Kim Jong-un to make a full recovery after reports say the North Korean leader is on his deathbed. Of course, Rodman and Kim Jong-un go back years. He famously kicked it with him with the Jonger in 2013 and brought a bunch of the NBA stars to get executed. I mean,
Whoa.
to play in an exhibition game in 2014. Dennis has been fondling the Jonger. I mean, fond of the Jong ever since. And now with reports of the 36-year-old being in grave danger following a cardiovascular procedure, Rodman is concerned. So Rodman last visited North Korea in 2017 and has reportedly asked his friend Donald Trump to allow him to help strengthen the relationship between the two countries.
What the fuck could Dennis Rodman say?
Fucking crazy,
I
man.
don't know, yo.
Could Robinson be like, y'all like Pam Anderson?
That's CTE, man.
What's gonna be the
CTE Rodman.
Yeah, like,
CTE.
Too many rebounds.
Anybody that does some fucked up shit, I'm just gonna be like, yo, CTE.
yo.
Yeah, no matter
Fuck
what.
it.
What happened to him? He sneezed too hard. CTE.
You know what? It's funny you talk about Rodman. I saw a movie like wake up at like 2 a.m. and shit, turn on the TV and see what's on. Right? It's like this '80s fucking cheesy movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, and it had Rodman in it.
Yep.
No.
What's that
Was it
fucking
Bloodsport 3?
Double team.
double team? That's it.
Double team.
Dude,
Double team.
You know what? I love Dennis Rodman when he
apologize.
played basketball. You know, I mean, I'm a fan of Dennis Rodman. I like Dennis Rodman. you know.
Yeah.
But
That's
dude,
some
that cat is
crazy
the worst actor on the planet. I mean, it's fucking
double team.
so
You know what I
bad,
learned
dude.
from
It's
Dennis?
the worst. You know what I'm talking about?
I saw that, and it's one of those. Now you see movies that are so bad that you got to keep watching them.
Yeah.
It's the acting so bad you got to keep
Because
watching.
they be
it.
so like happy on some like
Yeah, because the
weird-
movies. Yeah, the movie's not
Dennis,
terrible
what's
enough
up?
to where you don't want to get through it. You're like, but the acting is so incredibly bad. It's so bad.
that's like Steven Seagal. All his moves, like it was never nothing explosive. It was always some hand, like.
Hey, don't you go at Steven Seagal like that now.
Yeah,
Now
bro.
you just put Steven Seagal next to Rodman, bro.
Bro.
There's levels to this shit, dog. You just took that shit for a way.
Hey, Mike is an ex serviceman. Wasn't that all just hand movement?
Steven Seagal will
Shit.
fuck you up, bro. Real talk, man. My boy Steven Seagal.
That's a real technique. Yeah,
That's real shit.
Yeah.
That's
That's
real
some street.
shit.
That's some shit you can use in the street.
Tell him
the whip his hair type shit.
No.
And he whips his hair back and
slap-
forth like
slaps
Jay.
When
When he used to slap around Kelly LeBrock.
when Steven Seagal whip his hair on you, bro, he finna kick your ass.
Hey, anybody seen
Did you
Richie?
just whip me?
Anybody seen Richie? Oh, you a boxer? I see you got some boxing memorabilia over here. Who shot Bobby Lupo?
Oh man,
Oh man, dude.
hey man,
Yo.
applaud, baby.
But yeah, Kim Jong Un's on his way out, bro. That's some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah, Mike's happy.
Oh, Mike was the one that picked the song.
It doesn't matter though.
Mike was about to order
Hey,
Chinese food.
who's next in command? Who's
who's
taking
next?
over? That's the
his
question.
sister or his little sister or
No,
some
so if
shit,
it
which
goes
is a
Kim
bad
Jong-
Is
bitch.
she crazy as fuck?
She
too?
don't
No.
know shit.
No, but
she
if it
don't know.
goes-
She's not.
Is she like 13 or something?
No, he's worried that she's not like evil.
oh,
You're not evil.
You're
Scott.
quasi evil.
You're quasi evil.
evil parts, but you're not evil.
You're not
I wonder
evil,
if it works.
Scott.
I wonder if it works.
Just a little.
Next of kin.
Not quite evil enough.
Man, shut up.
Baby evil. Quasi evil.
You guys are fucked up.
Oh man, I love Dr. Evil, man.
That
Shout
was
out to
a-
Dr. Evil, bro. That was a fucking great movie. I went to, dude, that was the movie that I went to the most times when I was in high school. We got so high so many times. We went and watched that bitch double digits. Double digits. That's just, you think we're on acid type shit, because why would you keep going in there?
Y'all laugh y'all balls off.
Oh, every time. That was the funniest movie, dude.
That was a trendsetter.
That was the
changed.
second one with Heather Graham. Austin Powers. Oh, geez, yeah, I know. Clemmy just melted just now. He just fell in his seat. Yo, I had a crush on Heather Graham and since License to Drive. Remember that movie?
Yeah, I remember License
back in
to
the day.
Drive, yeah.
You
Isn't
gotta-
that with the Corey?
are both the no? That's just Corey Haim. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
Corey Haim.
yep. Just Corey Haim in that. No,
The
Corey Feldman
The
is in
Corey.
that movie.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman is in that movie.
Hey,
I think right.
It's a
I don't
shame.
know,
It's a
man.
shame it's a shame what Hollywood did to the Coreys, man. Just
Oh man, they raped him. That's what happens. That devil shit, dude.
Hey, to put a bow on it. Considering North Korea has been ruled by the same family for 7 decades, chances are Kim will be involved.
70.
The possibility of his sister Kim Yo Jong inheriting power is more than 90% said. So yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah,
90%.
that's what I read earlier today. They're gonna have his sister take over, but yeah, man. So what?
It'd be dope.
It's good for us.
Yeah.
We're gonna capitalize off that, but I don't want to talk politics. Fuck that. What the fuck is up? Mike Tyson said he once knocked out a garbage man for throwing away one of his pet pigeons that died. Yeah.
The pigeon was already dead.
Oh man, check
Yeah,
it out.
that's weird.
It's deep, man. Mike Tyson is a former heavyweight champion. Yeah, we know that. And baddest man on the planet. He also is a noted pigeon enthusiast.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyson said he got into
He's a real life
first. He is the real life Debo.
Bro.
Tyson said he got into his first fight because of a bird. Tyson said he got a neighborhood bully apparently smacked Tyson, pulled the head off one of his pigeons and threw it at him. Tyson started swinging at the bully, beating him up, in the fist fights. He said, I won, I guess, he said. But that wasn't the only time he got into a fight because of a bird. And he also knocked out a garbage man because he threw away a dead pigeon Tyson wanted to honor. He was out cold, convulsing on the floor, he said. One thing about
Whoa.
Tyson, you don't fuck with his pigeons.
Wow.
So he
Pigeons
said...
or his punches.
So the garbage man just doing his job, picking up the garbage.
No, he fucked him up. I don't know. Let's see. It says he said he left the pigeon on his stoop, and before he could honor the dead bird, a garbage man threw him away. I rushed him and caught him with a flush on the temple with a titanic right hand. Tyson said that's when he started convulsing.
Oh,
You can't even sue Tyson back then. He's too young.
You tell your friends you took my pigeons, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Jewish Tyson.
Tyson sounds Jewish. Yeah.
What's the custom audio?
Little less. But it goes on to say he had 100 pigeons at once, and he also had tigers. We knew that, and one tiger bit a lady that came onto his property. Tyson has a pet poodle called Mars in his house. Tyson likes to pretend to box Mars, and Mars likes to lick Tyson on the mouth. That's
Tyson. I bet you
nice.
Tyson had mad pets.
Yeah.
You think Jordan comes up?
I like
Bubbles?
pets.
You think Bubbles makes an appearance?
So you think Michael Jackson let Mike Tyson borrow Bubbles?
No, because Jordan.
Yeah, bro. What if Bubbles used to spend the night at
They
Tyson's
animal
house?
trafficking.
Bruh.
Because if you come through, you got the doc coming
Now that
out.
I've seen what I've seen, I wouldn't say it can't be true. But this is something though. What the fuck is up? Richard Gere just had his second baby at 70 years old, bro.
That's OD,
With his wife Alejandra Silva.
Some Hugh Hefner shit.
bro.
Thank God for Viagra.
Bro, but you can't do that.
70?
Like that's bad. There's things that they
Bro, 70. You got to do 9
there's
months. So
serious
depending on
risks.
his birthday, he could
Babies
be
born to
71.
older fathers face some risks and some potential benefits.
So
Ooh,
he'd be
potential benefits.
Yeah, something to live for now at 70. You probably want to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna get paid right away because you're gonna die.
But
That's a lucky baby.
by the time the baby's 10, just think about when the baby's 10. The motherfucker is 80.
Yeah, it's
He
like
forgot
the
he's
goal
10.
is to make it to his high school graduation, I guess.
Granted, but he forgot he's 10 in 10 years.
He'd be what, 80? Well, he gotta be 80.
It's crazy.
No,
man.
if he's
I'm
70,
reading
just
this.
10 years, he's 80.
But he's
No,
got
but I'm
he's got
saying
money.
high school
He's gonna live to be
graduation.
92.
90,
Hey, 88.
88.
Yeah,
at
that's what I'm
best.
saying, 88. But
They have a greater chance at having birth defects, but they're babies born to fathers who are older than 45 have a higher risk of low birth rate and a greater chance at having birth defects and psychiatry.
I gotta see who the lady was that took that.
The New York Times reported last year.
Because I bet you that's not fast semen.
Hold on. Children born to older fathers also have a higher IQs, it says, and a greater ability to focus, according to a study published by researchers King College in 2017.
That's if you're not the
That's interesting. That's interesting.
fucking
though.
sperm. If you're the
That's interesting.
if you're
though, don't you
that
think,
type
Mike?
of sperm,
the Y
you're not gonna be able to
sperm.
fucking
Yeah.
If you're not the leftover sperm that comes from the side, it's like
They don't have to be the quickest. They got
So you wise and you fast.
yeah.
no. They didn't have to be the fastest necessarily.
Every time
They were the smartest. They got to the egg by using their brain. They got there
Yeah.
smarter,
You
not
think
harder.
they're
they built a wall, especially if you're like Trump, you just built a wall for all the sperm that
So
can't
you
make
They
it.
calculated the straight line, shortest distance
Hold on.
from the penis
Hold on.
to the
Do
egg.
you think there's wormholes to the egg? Is what you're saying? There's shortcuts?
They got time travel,
They got calculus. Cumculus.
not time
Interesting.
travel.
maybe
Light speed.
Time travel.
They got light speed
Yeah. Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
for sperm.
He probably pulled his back out with that load too.
Just
Holding his back. Oh, mama.
oh no,
Mama. Got a baby though.
Yeah,
He starts calling his boys and shit. Yo, I got one.
I don't know,
got
man. Richard
one.
Gere, man, he was a handsome devil.
Yeah.
I still want to see the girl who just stood there was like, I'll do it.
Look at you.
why?
What
She's
about
not
Hugh
bad
Hefner?
looking for a
But that's
70-year-old.
oh, that's his wife, man.
70, man. That's 70 though, dude. You know what I mean?
How old is his
I don't-
wife? How
Okay,
old is
would
his
you
wife?
hold on? With
what
everybody
Corey said.
here, if you were 30 years old or 7, would you fuck with a 70-year-old woman if she had a lot of money like Richard Gere and was an actress? Would you date that and marry that and wife
It's
it?
easy to
or
say
husband
yes
it?
as a man. You mean as a relationship? Like, do I have to like her? Probably
Right,
not. Probably
Right.
not. 'Cause- No, listen.
They're
listen.
married, right?
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
I was
have to
gonna.
marry.
I was
All
gonna
right,
read about it.
wait. Is it a 70-year-old like Bo Derek? Are we talking like attractive 70-year-old?
Yo, we
Dude, look at Richard Gere. He's not attractive anymore.
Oh, okay.
He's melting.
Oh no.
Yeah, he is not Pretty Woman. Son.
Yeah, he's not Pretty Woman Richard Gere no more. That was his. He was just holding on there.
How good looking is a 70-year-old in your scenario?
I'm just saying, dude, if you're 30. If you're 30 and you're staring at a 70-year-old
Well,
for
it
all the
depends.
money, you got to marry this person. Could you marry them? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know, dog.
I couldn't
You're
marry.
30.
I couldn't marry if it was if they were 30 years old. If they were fucking ugly, batshit ugly
That's a
or whatever.
lot.
I don't know.
Well, I'll go as far as saying, dude, I don't want a little hot chick if I'm 70 and ugly or 70 at all.
No.
Because I don't
And
want
it's
you.
not real.
Yeah, and not only that, but I don't want to feel uncomfortable all the time. Like I care about my parents, so I'd rather just have another person that's melting next to me.
So I don't know. This is their
We
second
melt
word.
together.
Well, maybe he wants
I
somebody
will melt with you.
vibrant with
Don't
him.
stop
man.
the world.
Oh, so check
I'll
this out.
stop the world
So check this out.
and melt with you.
The couple who secretly
so sick.
tied the knot in April 2018 welcomed their son Alexander in February. So they just had a kid. So now this is the
20
second
That's
one.
what I'm saying. That was their second. Yeah.
Okay, so now look, the actor is 70 and also father of a 19-year-old who he shares with his ex-wife
Homer.
Carrie Lowell.
That's Homer.
His name Homework.
Yeah, he said his name is Homer. That's
70
Homer, right?
years old. I don't know. I got to see if I like her.
Did you see her? Did you see the picture?
No, I'm talking about our scenario.
If you're attracted
Yeah.
to her,
70 years. Yeah, I got to see if I like her. Like it's
Hey,
probably easy
well-
to be a douchebag. Be like, yeah, I'll have sex with
You
her.
wouldn't feel like your old balls were bothering her?
Wait, if I think you said she was 70.
Well, yeah. But then I reversed the question and I was like, dude, I don't think I would want a 30-year-old if I was 70.
If you were 70, you would, bro.
Bro, if you're 70,
I'm serious, bro.
You're,
you
you're putting
pulling
out.
it.
You're
Yeah,
lying.
bro.
You're lying.
I don't, bro.
Bro.
I mean, real
Bro,
talk.
you would
dude.
Richard Gere the fuck out of
if
somebody.
he had
Hey,
Richard Gere
bro,
money,
If
Yeah,
we're,
bro.
if we're gonna be married,
Uh-huh.
if I'm gonna be married, you gotta know like who OJ Simpson is and shit to me. Like if you don't know who my era if shit is, you're just some young. I mean, unless you're super highly intelligent and
Hey.
whatever. But I don't, dude. There's not that
But
doesn't
think
even
about
exist,
it.
right? Unless you're Richard Gere.
That's Richard Gere.
Yeah, but what
Well,
if?
I mean,
I don't want
what
it.
if she's at least? What if she got at least hold a conversation? Like you don't got to say, oh, you
If
know
you're
Biggie and
70,
Tupac.
you want no less than 50. If you're 70.
Not Richard Gere, motherfucker. Obviously,
but
can't fucking
not
say
Hugh,
that.
was
not
Kendrick
Hugh
Soul.
Hefner.
Yeah,
Gotta keep it real, bro.
Hef went out like the Matrix, bro. He was busting
Hef
shots.
was spitting out babies at 80
Now
and
if
shit.
he's still acting like he's Pretty Woman and just treating his chick how whoever, and then I can see why you keep a 30-year-old around.
right.
But if you've got a real relationship where you guys are spending time and shit all the time, you're gonna want somebody like somewhere in the baseball game
But what if?
field.
But what if he's
somewhere in
outgoing?
the-
Yeah.
What if he's
Yeah.
outgoing and
And
he
she's a
likes to
homebody.
dinner and dine and dash?
I mean, that's cool, but I mean, you got to look in the mirror and go, and then see her, and then look in the mirror,
Yeah.
and then see her,
obviously
and then
it
go,
works. 2 kids in X amount.
I just can't.
Oh,
I just can't,
You're
man.
bugging.
I can't.
I'm on board.
No,
I want something that relates to me. So the conversation stimulates me just as much as the physical attraction, dude.
Believe you me, they have a kid. They're related now. They have 2 kids now.
Yeah.
They're easily related.
Yeah,
now.
and they have outside kids in the
That's
relationship.
what I'm
So
saying.
there's
So
a
now
lot
they
going on.
now they're locked in together.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
It is possible
Good
though,
points.
to pull off.
Yeah, but you saying you yourself, you wouldn't want to deal. You would want to deal with somebody.
I have that rule right now, Clemmy. If I was single right now, I don't date anything 12 years less than what my age is right now.
What the fuck?
And
What
every
is
year,
12?
it's it's the
Is it,
buffer
'cause-
gap.
is it for Dwight Howard? He goes,
Tom
Dwight, this
Brady.
is for you, baby.
Tom Brady.
My magic number is 12, baby.
No.
What are you,
Well,
11?
let me explain. Let me explain.
Everything's ready.
And then every
Corey goes,
every
I'm sorry.
year I get older, it bumps up one, so it stays at 12.
Corey goes, when's your birthday? Okay,
Nah,
we can do
man,
it. We can do
ain't-
it.
Whatever. Look, I'm just saying. You guys
That's
might be
weird,
different,
12,
but
I don't
I need to be on that, dude. I've had conversations with young
Yeah.
No,
chicks. I
I
got young
get it.
nieces and shit.
I get
It don't
it. I
work.
get it.
It don't work.
I've seen it.
They're on another wavelength.
I've seen it, bro. TikTok's a real thing. I don't fuck with TikTok.
No, you're still young though. Oh,
But I can easily fall into that category of like doing a fucking TikTok every Friday. But no, I got a fucking life. I got shit to do. TikTok isn't cutting my grass.
No, but you will see it'll come way more in color with the next, especially 5 to 10 years for you. You'll be like, oh, that's what he's talking about. And then
But it's weird with me because when
Mike,
I was,
are you
'cause
with
when
me
I
on
was-
that, Mike?
Yeah, it's too weird.
How? All right,
It's
so
too
put it like
weird,
this.
right?
Put it like this. Put it
It's
like
not
this.
sexy.
When you
Right.
were younger,
It's just there's something different.
It's a
The
turn
chemistry.
off.
There's no you forcing chemistry that doesn't exist.
The older
When
you
when
get, the more mental stimulation
But
you need.
but in
Right.
their situation, if like you said, if she's highly intelligent, then
I imagine there's scenarios
Yeah,
where it
yeah,
works,
yeah,
dude,
yeah, it
and they're
has to
very
be
few and far
some,
between.
yeah.
But I'm saying for the most part,
you're
they're forcing
not
it for
gonna
money.
find- yeah.
They're forcing it for money, and if I'm on either one of those ends, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
When you were younger, how many did you ever date older? Did you ever go up?
Always.
Yes, I actually did do that.
Actually,
a
yeah,
lot.
90% of them.
Yeah, that was the
That's
thing
all
that I
I
did.
ever-
Yeah,
They were more experienced.
that's what I'm saying.
always. That's all I
the
ever
thing.
dated was
Because when you were fucking 18, you weren't going down 12 years. You
Yeah, but
fucking
I'm gonna keep
psycho.
it at 40.
Corey's going down. Yo, preschool, what's up, baby?
It was only up then.
Yeah. Corey's like, yo, I got
12
these
years.
gummies, girl.
It was 12 years up then, right?
Corey
So
said,
30.
this is when Payless was hot,
He was
too.
18, 30 was the limit.
Payless was hot. He got the light up sneakers. Hey, girl, you know the vibes.
Fucking zips.
SpongeBob Velcros, baby. You motherfucker. Yeah, I know you went up at a certain time. But I feel you. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, I've been pimping since Pampers.
Yeah, exactly. You and Pampers going 12 years up.
Yeah.
Change my diaper.
Mike did yoga for the first time the other day.
Mike, how you like
Mike
it?
got it. Mike's a part of the club now.
You
I did it. I did it
He's
2
hooked.
days in a row.
Now I'm staying.
He's hooked.
Mike, do you feel
He
swore?
said he's hooked.
Man, it was.
Swore
It was.
anyway?
I can't explain it hardly. It was a great feeling. I mean, I felt my whole torso was just tight, and it wasn't sore really. I mean, and it was
Right.
and it was immediate, and it stayed that way. You know, I woke up the next day feeling even great. You know,
Did you have any mental gratification?
Yes, it was a mental journey because
It doesn't come on so
Hey,
hard at the beginning, but you still
doing-
feel it.
No, they vary in intensity, but this one was, like you said, halfway through, I was like, "This sucks. I hate it. I'm never doing this again. I fucking hate it. You know, I just want to
Yep.
quit." But
Yep.
I didn't, and I stayed with it, and I felt great when it was over.
Good shit, bro.
That's it. That's
Did you-
well said too.
Did you feel like you ever went to the gym and you feel energized instead of tired? Like you feel sore but awake? Did you feel that
Yes,
at all?
absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I love, that fucking
More
feeling.
so, more so than that. It's like like getting swollen, pumped up, and shit from lifting weights, dude. It was totally different. It was
No.
more. It was more of the mental stimulation.
Yeah. Because I know,
And the euphoria.
I bet you it brings the best out of you almost.
Oh yeah, it was. It was hard, man. It was hard.
He
as shit.
called me on some happy shit. He was like, "Bro, I did it yesterday." He's like, "I was gonna call you yesterday, but I called you today, bro. I did it yesterday." He's like, "And I feel great."
Was
He's
it
like,
hot?
"You're right. You're
Was it
right.
hot?
You're right." He goes,
No.
"You're right. It's
But
hard as fuck."
I did
but
break a
did
sweat.
it."
I mean, it's hard. It's hard for me to sweat.
Hot yoga.
Lifting weights
Lifting
doesn't make me sweat, but that made me sweat, and that made me feel like just stronger. I felt stronger, man. It was just weird, you know.
I call it Yo
shows-
Gotti now. Yo Gotti.
Yo
Want to do some
Gotti.
Yo Gotti?
I did it 2 days in a row, but I couldn't do 3. I needed to take a break
You should.
because
yeah.
it's pretty intense, you know.
2 in a
fucking-
row is
You'll pass
impressive.
out.
It's that and that pyo, yeah, and it's like I spent a lot of time like inverted too. And
wanna
I just had a
space-
vertigo bout, and that shit kind of stirred that up a bit.
Yeah, you want to space those workouts out, bro. Space the
Yeah.
You don't do them back to backs like that.
So
Yeah.
You give them like half the week. Do one. Do
I'm
especially
gonna
if
do
you're
2 a
gonna
week, and
yeah.
then I'm
Do
still
a-
gonna hit weights too.
Do half the
Yeah,
week
definitely
and
stay on your weight
Yeah.
training.
half the weed at the same time.
Yeah,
Break it
it's
down.
yeah, gotta cut that.
Yo, I got so many complaints when we talked about yoga on the other episode. I was like, motherfucking yoga, man. Come on, man. I was like, I got
Nah.
girls
Hey,
listening to
man.
the show too,
And not even that.
man.
Most men can't even do the yoga, dog.
And
I
then the
I
motherfuckers-
challenge you, men. Do yoga if you
Loosen your
haven't.
shit
They
tip.
can't, bro.
Challenge it.
Hey, real talk.
You'll feel
though.
like a fucking
You'll feel great. You'll be like shit.
gimp. You'll feel like you're gonna feel like shit.
And
You're gonna
you'll
want to
feel
quit.
loose.
It's gonna be the worst thing ever. But if you stay with it,
That's true too.
Pay off.
If you don't get on one of those little girl ones, but if you get on a hard one, honestly, it
Hey,
does.
but that's
Real
a good
talk.
place to start.
I'm not
though,
lying.
bro.
Well, yeah, you don't want to kill yourself too bad, but real talk though, man, that it's like you're welcome. You're That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
You're fucking welcome. Because if you do it, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking
Because
about.
you're awesome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. That's all I gotta fucking say about that. That's what I got to say about that. I got a new transgender
I
outlook.
love you.
What do you think?
I got a new I got a new way that I view transgenders, and
Okay.
and look, I'm still open for you
Love
to do whatever you
everybody.
want with your body, whatever. I still feel that way, but I'm leaning towards Mike now with the
Huh?
What's me?
He's right. There's a big. I didn't know about the suicide rate. I didn't know about the suicide rate, and there's a real condition about it. It's called it's dysphoria. It's freaking transgender dysphoria. Like there's real conditions for it. Their scientists are proving it that there is conditions for it, and it's called a dysphoria, and you're basically confused about what sex you want to be. Okay, so it doesn't have anything to do about who I want to choose to be sexual with. Right. It has to do about my own reality and confusing my what I am. And so since there's a 40%, add to that, there's a 40% suicide rate to people who have or haven't even had the surgery. They're just thinking like that, right? 40%. So that tells you, that kind of goes along. Now, I'm still okay with whatever you want to do. So it's a free country. You can do whatever you want. But I see more now what Mike was saying way back when I about the statistics when I look it up. And statistics speak for themselves. So, but I'm pro everything. So whatever you want to do, then do it. I support you. But yeah, I look at it differently now. And I think that, yeah, you might want to, like in Dwayne Wade's case.
Yeah, get some help, some psychological, professional help.
Yeah.
You guys don't think there's a cutoff?
What do you mean? Literally?
No, well, besides surgery.
I had to, sorry.
Besides surgery, most of these fucking kids can't tie their shoe, dog, and you're going to have them change their sex.
No, so definitely.
Like cross the street without getting hit by a car, and you could probably change your sex. I'll talk about it. And then I'll have a real conversation.
It's a big grown-up decision.
And then what happens, when you make that decision, you go through it, and then
you want to kill yourself because you can't go back.
Yeah.
There's people that do that, and those people also commit suicide. There's a lot of suicide.
Dude, I can't.
It's almost one every two.
That gets me frustrated more than anything. Like when Dwayne Wade did that, I was pissed off as a parent. I'm like, yo, bro, your kid. Your kid doesn't even know. Your kid doesn't even know.
That's hard.
No, it's easier when you have money to accept it. If they didn't have money, Dwayne Wade would be like, yo, chill the fuck out. You got to worry about school right now. But millions of dollars in the bank, that makes it a lot easier to make a transition.
I think he raises his family like inside the walls, man, and they seem like to be a real together family, dude. And I think that what he did with her was that, hey, I'm gonna go with you. I believe you as a parent. I raised you, and I know you got your head on straight. I've raised you, but it's still 12 years old though.
No, I can see him rocking with.
Was it 12 years old or 14?
It's wrong. Wrong team. I don't fucking know.
It's wrong anyway.
Rocking with trying to be supportive, but
that's the only thing I could accept. The only thing I could accept is that a father having their child's back, right?
Right.
After that, there's a conversation to be had. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about it from my perspective. I would talk to them and I wouldn't be angry. You know what I'm saying at my kid? There's no reason to go down that road.
I'd show them the statistics, man. There's statistics on it. I'd show them the statistics and say, hey, just to make sure.
I'd be like, yo,
this is the data. This is the data. This is what's out there. And, I support whatever, however you're feeling.
And that's thank you. You said it better. I would say, yo, you're 12, 13, 14, right? I'm like,
give us some time.
I'm like, all right, Max, listen.
Just go be gay. Go be gay right now.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, do that.
That's fine.
No. For real. No, not gay. I know what he's saying though.
Uncle Mike, man.
No. Because I'm type. Listen. Because I'm type on
Clemmy
board.
fell out of his chair just to let everybody know. Clemmy fell out of his chair just now.
You shoot him away.
I was just gonna say. Clemmy's like, shoo.
I'm being a joke. That was a joke.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not on board.
Lying podcast, everybody. You never know what the fuck.
Don't go that far with it. At that age, no way.
Like it or not, that I don't support being okay with a kid,
Dwayne Wade,
a kid who
has
that shit,
right?
Has that in their mind.
Right. At 12, that is a hard call.
And you and that's a hard spot to be in. Don't you agree, Mike?
It's the worst.
At the end of the day, it's his kid.
I mean, there's his career. It's already set in stone. He fucking had a phenomenal career. And if he was balling the fuck out before Braun got there. He won Miami their first fucking title by his fucking self. Real talk.
Whoa. What did Shaq do?
Shaq was there. He was
Shaq
a big ass silhouette.
Shaq was there.
Shaq had a lot to do with it. You're right. Shaq played a role.
At that time, he was so quick, boy.
But Shaq would even admit that, damn, Dwayne Wade, you that boy, man.
Before Dwayne Wade did that damage to his knee, bro, he was so freaking quick. It was
right.
I got breaking news.
What's that? Break one.
Break it.
Cincinnati Bengals select LSU Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow.
I don't know why, but I do.
Oh shit!
We knew that was coming.
Yeah,
So that begins.
Turn the draft on.
I really would have wished you went to Miami.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah, man. That's
Is
fucking.
Miami gonna get who's that?
Is
other
Tua
kid from-
going in
who's
the
that-
top 6?
To know what? I don't
think
know.
so.
I think so too.
Who's
Tua.
that kid from?
I think so too.
Oregon. What's that kid from Oregon?
You fuck.
Who's that
This is all
quarterback?
gonna be already done by the time this shit comes out tomorrow. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Enjoy.
Who's that quarterback from Oregon? What's his name?
I'm looking up.
Justin.
Fuck if I Justin. Fuck if I know. I don't. Dude, college
He's
is so
another
in
beast.
depth. You got to follow college to follow
Tua, man.
college.
Yeah, I want to see where's he going?
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. I
Justin
think
Herbert,
Herbert,
yeah.
number 6.
People are usually all in on college, and then their knowledge doesn't go outside of college, and then
You mean like CTE?
people are no, but then they're either pro people and watch all kinds of pro sports, and then their knowledge
talking
isn't
about
that
following.
extensive in college. Yeah, So
Yeah,
it's like,
I can see that because that's how I am.
yeah, that's how I am too. I could tell you pro everything. And if it's college, it's like, no,
can pick and
my
choose.
lim-
I pick
and-
limited knowledge.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah,
I pick and choose.
right. Well, you have to, bro.
Too
If you
many
have a
teams.
life.
Give me the bush. Give me the bush
Dude,
push.
following college, bro, there's just
That's a
fucking teams
lot.
for
There's
days.
too many teams,
If you're a college guru, that's all you do.
But you almost got to pick either you're an SEC guy or
Yeah.
ACC. Like if you going
Well, now I'm proud of my SEC now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm proud of my shit. dog. I'm still a Gator
SEC.
forever,
That's
man. I'm still fucking. Dude, I'm
So
a
you're a
proud.
college guy. So because
Yeah,
every
but,
Saturday.
but what
you
I'm saying
watch
is,
the
I
games.
can't tell
limits.
you about DePaul last week.
No.
Yeah, and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Speaking of SEC, Percy Harvin wants to come back.
Oh, shit.
Percy wants to be a Buck.
Get the fuck out of here.
Percy wants to come out of retirement and be a Buck.
Where was it? Why didn't I get that news?
Yeah,
Is that a rumor?
man. Nah,
Yeah.
dude, it was for real. It was
The
all
old man
over.
squad.
If we
That
get
was-
fucking Percy
If your
Harvin,
knees messed up right
play
now,
my
the Bucks are
fucking song,
called.
Mike.
What are we doing? Oh,
Play the song for fucking Percy. We gotta fucking play it. Fuck this. We gotta play it for Percy, man. This hypes me up. Yo. Verse 2.
Percy in the house.
Percy fucking Harvin. Here it is.
Yo, this that Cadillac.
Says he has an itch to come back.
That's why my feet aching. I got it like that. We the Buccaneers.
Dude, you know what that will do? Clemmy, what does that do for us?
Don't know why.
That's a lot. If he got anything left in the tank, that's a lot.
And no migraines?
That's a lot.
Speaking of the Gators, Percy Harvin to the rescue.
Good job. Probably had to swallow a good one.
Good God.
And congratulations
I'm excited.
for finally
Hey,
I think he's coming then. Why would he just say it and it's not going to happen?
But at what capacity, at what role?
He was so fast before, though. He's still got to have some wheels.
But he's separating from guys that
Yeah.
run as fast as you do at this point.
But he's from Florida, though, too. So he's home and comfortable. I want Percy.
You know what
I want Percy, dog. Oh, it'd be so dangerous, dude. He's lightning quick, man.
That adds a whole nother. If he have anything left in the tank, bro, that has a whole nother fold. Especially with Bruce Arians.
Oh, man.
That's a lot.
Exactly.
And that's the part right there.
Because that's what we could use.
And but that's the
pass-catching running
part
back.
that's the part that gives your argument any kind of like legitimacy is the fact that you got Bruce Arians with
Oh, yeah.
Tom Brady.
The creative genius offensively.
So
I'm super excited about that. Did you just tap my Tebow head?
Yeah, I was making him
luck.
say yes for the Tampa Bay
Oh,
Bucks.
hell yeah, dude. I'm so ready on it. I'm so ready.
So hopefully,
Like fish and spaghetti.
everything.
I'm rubbing
everything,
my nipples with ice cubes.
If everything goes well, you think football goes on, but without people in there, right? Like nobody in the stands.
Oh, that's crazy to think about that.
I don't know if it's gonna be that bad
No, I
by
don't
then.
think so.
By September.
Or just everybody wears a fucking mask. And you get tasered.
I think
You
it's
get
gonna be a
tasered
lot
if you
of
don't.
people.
You get a gun. They check your temperature when you come in.
yeah.
Temperature ain't gonna do dick.
100,000 motherfuckers, man. That's hard to do.
Fuck! Imagine wearing a mask in Florida. You'll fucking pass out.
I would wear a mask.
Yeah, I
No,
would.
you wouldn't.
You
Yeah,
gotta-
but I cut a hole from a sippy straw, right, for your drink.
So you can still catch it. You got a little hole. Act
That
you-
mask isn't gonna keep you from catching anyway. It's gonna
Act
keep
like-
you from spreading it.
You gotta act like you got fucking what's that called?
A tracheotomy.
Nah,
What?
fucking guy.
What?
Nah, because you got the hole. You got the little sippy straw and shit, like one of them cereal bowls that have the straw attached to it. Like you just
Yeah.
keep it there the whole fucking game. You're just chilling.
just
You got a bunch
sipping.
of Darth Vaders in the fucking stands, just breathing. That's just my favorite player.
I love Brady.
Yeah.
But I mean, it brings so much excitement to the state of Florida, period. Because even Ron DeSantis was talking the other day, and he brought up the fact that Brady and Gronk was in Tampa. So it's like,
Oh, it's gonna fucking our
It's
our
instant
economy's
money.
gonna go crazy. Yeah,
it's instant money.
Florida's gonna boom.
Yeah.
Florida, that's why the Magic are about to get smart or somebody's gonna get smart and go to the Magic. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Man.
Bart Suggs.
Dang.
Bart Scott.
Let's go Tampa.
See, I just did it. I mixed two people. I said Bart Suggs. Bart Scott. Can't wait.
Can't
Wasn't that him that said that?
yeah,
Can't
the
wait.
Jets.
wait, yeah.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
All right.
I loved using that guy as a meme.
I said Bart
I love
Suggs.
it. Yeah. And I said, yeah.
So he's like, "You right?
Bart Suggs.
That sounds half right.
Yeah.
That's half wrong."
Him too. Yeah.
I believe him, yo.
Yeah. Hey, it was close enough for my comfort. Hey, man.
He's just smiling wave, boys.
Yeah,
Smiling
I
wave.
love it.
Oh, man. Fuck, man. Anybody got anything to say before we get the fuck out of here?
Nah, man, I'm ready to bounce. Everybody enjoy the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Stay safe.
Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, man.
Social distance.
Happy fucking Friday, everybody. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Be a part of the Pride on the People's Network. Please subscribe.